Now the Michigan man, Jake Moody, to get us started. And we are underway from Indianapolis. Josh Downs now to return it. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
Ready, set. Go!
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Now it's Richardson. Finds his big tight end, Mo Alley Cox. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down.
And there's a completion to the tight end, and look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination.
And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Alec Pierce, 66 yards. And the Colts march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Matt Gay on for the extra point. And this is good to make it 7-0 Indy. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. So they gave up the big play on the touchdown in the first drive, Charles, and now they were looking for a big play of their own. Instead, they throw the interception.
And, Brandon, they came right out and went for it, trying to push the ball downfield. But remember, the other side ran a few plays before their big one, so they got a little impatient there, and it cost them.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And they'll get him down right around the 16. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Now Richardson back to throw it. Being chased out left. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try. This a 33-yard attempt. Gay's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory.
From a couple of yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8. Purdy looking to throw. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk.
And he's got it inside the 10. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
Now Purdy.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Trying to get to the outside. This is McCaffrey. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey.
An 8-yard touchdown run.
And the Niners have got it back to within a score. Jake Moody now for the point after.
And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And he returns this to the 22.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3 except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
1st and 10, Taylor now.
And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 9. Oh, the option to give to Taylor here. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throw taken in by Taylor left side. And he's got this down to the 35.
14 more yards. That's another
Richardson.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
Cut 19. Go.
From the shotgun, Richardson. He'll get this one complete there to Pittman.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line. 19, Tiger, 19.
And Richardson looks to throw once more.
Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Cox, an 11-yard touchdown as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Purdy will set up to throw it here.
Eluding the pressure right. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. There he goes right side. Touchdown, 49ers.
Christian McCaffrey.
He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the 49ers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
Moody good with the extra point.
And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Here's Richardson to throw.
Got a man complete. It's Taylor. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
Taylor. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. They'll look to run with Taylor.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Jonathan Taylor.
A 3-yard touchdown run. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
Shane Steichen, aggressive as a play caller. He's going to go for 2 here. Richardson will throw for it.
And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And a pretty poor kick here. It doesn't make it to the landing zone. And that means they'll move the ball out to the 40-yard line. A 1st and 10 here. And, you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. He's got the hook up downfield to Samuel.
And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
McCaffrey will score. Touchdown, 49ers.
Boy, we talk a lot about Christian McCaffrey and what he can do in the open field, and it's easy to gloss over how tough he can be to stop near the goal line. And he shows you just how tough he is on that carry as he takes it into the end zone.
Purdy and the Niner offense, they'll stay on the field. They'll try to go for 2 here.
They'll look to throw. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal.
49ers 22.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, Ray, seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Richardson looking to throw this. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner.
And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. And now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room.
He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. Back to throw, Purdy.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Deebo Samuel.
As the first half is winding down.
And the 49ers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point try now for Moody.
And that will make this a 4-point game.
It's the score, Niners 29, Colts 25.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
That one goes for 24 yards. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
That's going to be taken in by Downs.
Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
Richardson out of the shotgun.
And that will be incomplete. ticks left here on the clock.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
A final shot before the half. Richardson. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10
at the 40.
And he'll start by handing this off to McCaffrey. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. Tackle made by Zaire Franklin. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A handoff, McCaffrey running right. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another. Back now here on EA Sports. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think as a running back in this spot, you have to understand there's not going to be a whole lot of room to run. And in this case, ball protection takes precedent over trying to make something happen.
Purdy.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Purdy now to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Brandon Ayuk,
26 yards.
And the 49ers are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Moody good with the extra point.
And that pushes the lead up to 11.
36, Colts 25. Jake Moody to kick off.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Richardson looking to throw.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Isaac Yedem picks it, and he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
And this is caught. Touchdown, 49ers. Deebo Samuel with his second.